Here we go!
Wait, why did it play that intro? Hang on. Sorry, guys. Please hold.
Oh, yeah. The absolute
Hey,
breaking
everyone,
news.
it's me.
This is the Nintendo Drive.
GameCube's overrated.
Yay!
Hey y'all, I'm Locklith and I am super excited.
We prepared nothing.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning into the Nintendo Drive. If you're hanging out with us on YouTube, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Or if you're getting cozy and listening to us on your podcast feed, make sure you're following and leaving us nice reviews. You can also support the show on Patreon and pick up some awesome merch. Links to those and more are in the description, but let's get the show started.
What's up, gamers? We're all here. What are we doing? We're all here wiggling our arms. I'm the only one not in a funky shirt here. I'm the only one not celebrating. Locklith showed up and she goes, wait a minute, we're both in Locklith's got like a tie-dye shirt on. Amanda's got some kind of like London shirt tie-dye thing on. Like, what's happening?
We just planned ahead and didn't even know it.
I dyed this earlier today. No, I'm just kidding.
All in celebration, man. 200 episodes. I missed the funky shirt memo, Ryan Turford. You know what? This may shock you, listeners, if you can imagine it. I'm wearing a, Carhartt shirt that is dark gray. I just want everybody to imagine that. Okay? I know it's very out of the ordinary for me. Yeah. Happy 200 episodes, guys.
Yeah.
Good to see you. We made it. We did it. Looks like
That
we
intro
made it.
threw me for a loop. I didn't know what was happening. I was like, oh, I thought it was you talking. You're like, oh, wait, the wrong intro. I was like, what?
Had the desired effect then. Yeah, no, I whipped that up earlier today. I was like, I feel like I got to do like something. I feel like there needs to be like a special intro for episode 200. I still don't know if I'm going to do it. It might not have the same effect if you're listening on audio feeds, so I don't really know if I'm going to do it for audio feeds or not, but we'll see. We'll see. Sean says, I used to be so young. Yeah, I did notice that. I was like, man, we all looked so like full of life back then.
I had hair.
Yeah. We all looked so...
And I had a crappy camera. I'm like, I look terrible.
Yeah, my camera's better too. Look at that.
And we've all moved, I think, since then. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's funny. We've come a long way, man, and it's nice. Like, we obviously are fresh off of CPG days. I'll talk about that in a second. But I still wanted to make sure to stop and celebrate. It's a big milestone, man. It's it's not a lot of podcasts don't make it to 200 episodes, man. So it's cool that our silly, stupid little show did. Got a lot of love in the chat for Happy 200. Good to see everybody. And it was a great episode for Amanda to come back. Amanda's back.
Heck yeah.
Episode 200. Let's go. Oh, the Locklith zoom there. Locklith's in Super HD.
Ooh.
I felt like y'all were so zoomed in and I wasn't, so I wanted to fix it.
Beautiful.
It's the forced perspective. That's right. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we have a lot to talk about tonight. People sent in their precious their memes and everything, of course. And we got to catch up with Amanda. Amanda's been gone. But before we do any of that, if you guys will allow it. Housekeeping. We have a lot of housekeeping, actually, to get to on the show. Because, of course, this past weekend was CPG Days. CPG Days 2025 happened this weekend. It was fantastic. We streamed a whole bunch. So I want to thank everybody who is here right now. If y'all showed up this weekend for us, thank you so much for your incredible support. A couple of special thanks. Thank you to Ron, JB, Technical Michael, Yon32, Ryan Turford, and Rybo, who gifted Patreon subs during CPG days. We didn't even know you could do that. But y'all figured it out and you did it, and it was incredible. I also want to thank Ron, Technical Michael, HVAC Sparky, Yon32, Tim Paullin, and Tony Baker, who gifted Twitch subs during CPG days. Got a whole bunch of those. And thank you to Mitch Power and Tony Baker for gifting merch to Twitch chat during CPG days. So all of that stuff helped out, man. Tremendously. All of that stuff, all that support helped us just kind of crush like all of our goals. We came into CPG days wanting to hit certain goals and things like fun ideas to plan for the future, and y'all crushed all of them. The first thing, the Mini Indie Van podcast that is hosted by Fulia, is now out of early access, live now on public feeds. You can go rate it, review it, listen to it, do all the stuff. If you like independent video games, it even has its own merch on the website that is live right now. Pull it up. It's right here. Mini Indie Van merch live on the website.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, man. This gorgeous artwork from Fee, live now on the website. So we have that. We also did the Weather Drive podcast, which also has its own merch on the website. So there you go. We have a bunch of that going on over there. We unlocked the Mini Indie Van. We also unlocked the GUIs getting its own podcast feed, the first episode of which was recorded live during CPG days. So it's got an episode coming to its own public feed and its own merch. That's going to be coming very soon. We're going to be live reacting to a bunch of old Nintendo Directs. We actually did the first one during CPG days. We watched the first ever Nintendo Direct live on CPG days, and that's going to be coming up on the YouTube channel soon. I'm going to be streaming Ghost of Tsushima. Please be excited. That's going to happen. It's been a long time coming. We have Neon Bobby merch coming. We the Gamercast is returning for a limited run, and we're going to be hosting a CPG award show at Extra Life this year, which is going to be very fun, and I can't wait for that. Please be excited. There's going to be more info for that later. We've got, in addition to that, for every $10 we raised during CPG days, we spun a wheel of movies to do review podcasts for, and it wound up being like 20 movies. So we have like a lot of movies to watch, a lot of podcasts to do.
Every Star Wars film, every Studio Ghibli, and a bunch of scary movies. That's literally all it is.
It's a lot. It's a lot. We did a fun guessing game where we guessed the favorite movies of the CPG hosts and the Ultimate and Platinum producers. That was really fun. Yeah, we did the Weather Drive. I'm going to put that up on the Patreon really soon. We did tournament brackets. Lachlan and Ryan both did tournament brackets. We played WoW. We played Mario Kart. And we just had a lot of fun, man. And we just appreciate everybody for your support, for your sweet hangs. And it was a great weekend, and there's more coming, man. There's a lot of stuff coming up very soon. We got the Switch 2 coming out, of course, in less than a month. We got Summer Game Fest happening like immediately after the launch of the Switch 2. So we have a whole bunch of stuff coming up. But speaking of Patreon, because people gifted things on Patreon, gifted Patreon subs, I got a lot of new Patreon supporters to welcome on in here. So these folks received Patreon gift subs during CPG days. I want to welcome Rebecca Ruben-Navarro at the Ultimate Producer tier, Tony Baker at the Gold Member tier, Super Nintendad at the Exclusive tier, Francisco Ramirez at the Exclusive tier, Jace at the Exclusive tier, Kiku at the Exclusive tier, Sean Hennigan at the Exclusive tier, the Green Gorilla Gamer at the Exclusive tier, and Kevin Ainsworth at the Exclusive tier. So everybody enjoy your gifted Patreon subs from CPG days. And hey, consider sticking around, man, because we're always doing fun stuff on Patreon. I want to thank Smokin' Yo and Lee Navarro for upgrading to the Ultimate Producer tier during CPG days. Thanks to you both. I want to welcome on in Angel Patton at the Platinum Producer level. And for Ultimate and Platinum Producers, we have some special stuff going out to y'all pretty soon. Thanks to Peje EP for upgrading to Platinum Producer. And thank you to Laura for upgrading to Gold Member. So much incredible Patreon support. Thank you all so much.
This is like the first show that we've had since CPG days, so there's so much to unpack, y'all, so bear with.
There's a lot. So we have that going on over there on Patreon. We've got Sean's episode of Pants is live now. Sean's first episode of Pants in several months. Sean's back. And Amanda is up next on Pants.
Hello.
So, yes, hello. So Amanda, I think if you're listening to this on the free feeds, you're already too late. But if you're listening to us live, there's still some time to submit some questions for Amanda. Ask her about her London run and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, check out the website for merch. We got the Bobby's Bulb Spring Collection is still up. CPG Days merch is still live as well. So you can head over to the website. You can carpoolgaming.com, hit this banner here to treat yourself to some CPG Days merch. That stuff is still up. And I'll pull it down someday. We'll figure it out. One day I'll just wake up and in my terrible power and influence, I will decide to remove it. So get it while it's hot, while you still can.
Did you make
Lockwood.
it where Bobby is inside the shirt?
I did, yeah. He's like a little shirt tag.
I didn't know that was a thing you could do. That's cool.
It's a thing you can do now.
It's a thing you can do now.
Isn't that cute? I like it.
That's so personalized. I like it.
I think it's very cute and good. Yeah, and then we have all these little cute mugs. You know, I think a few people got these mugs. I think some of those were given away to Twitch chat, and those are really good. So, yeah, check out that CPG Days.
I do need a mug at work. Maybe I'll buy one.
There you go. Get them while they're hot, people, because they won't be around forever. Okay. I think that is all of the housekeeping. Goodness gracious. There's been a lot going on. Yeah, the CPG Days was just so incredible, and we had a lot to keep y'all up on, to catch y'all up on with that. With all that out of the way, and of course, we got a lot of stuff to get to as it relates to episode 200. But before we do any of that, Amanda, welcome back. It's good to see you. Does my heart good to see you. We're happy to have you back. Talk to us. What's been going on in Amanda's world?
Not games. Well, sort of games. I don't want to disappoint the people, so I won't say the negative experience I've had with games, because I know someone in particular is wondering if I played a certain game. But still playing Fortnite, obviously. There's like a Star Wars update, and we all know I am the biggest Star Wars fan on the planet.
Definitely.
I know all the Star Wars things. I know all the people. I know the colors of the lightsabers. I know the robots.
I know all the Star Wars.
I know. I couldn't think of the other word.
Every last one of the wars.
All of them.
All wars 1 through 6.
I've seen all the movies. Everybody knows that I'm the biggest Star Wars fan. So obviously we were thriving in the latest update to Fortnite. The Star Wars season, it is interesting. It is fun, I think, maybe. So playing Fortnite, of course. It's also weird because it's like Star Wars, but in like the map is still like Japan themed, and I'm like, okay, it's different, but it's fine. And then EOW, or Echoes of Wisdom.
EOW.
I think I'm almost done. I got the final goddess thing yesterday, and now we have to go. Zelda has a twin or something, like her alter ego has arrived, and I'm like, excuse you, would the real Zelda please stand up? That is I. And I guess we're gonna go see Link or Long. So we're gonna go hang out with him or something. I don't know. But I think we're almost done. I pray we're almost done, because we have just been going through hell for the last months of me playing this game. And I was oddly enough, not to make this story super long, but we have this program at work that like connects you with other people in the company, and it like encourages you to meet them. It's supposed to be for coffee, but like a lot of people are obviously, they don't work in the same office as we do. So oddly enough, before I left for London, I met somebody virtually who was in the UK. He works in like our trademarks or something, and he's currently playing EOW, and we totally like aligned, and he gets it, and we are both suffering at the same time. We were both like, when is this game going to end? I'm like, bro, I don't think it's going to end. He's like, I also don't think it's going to end. But we have both said we are determined to finish it before the new Switch, because we both pre-ordered the new Switch, and he's like hyped for Mario Kart and all of these other games, and he's like, I need to finish this dang game because I am not
got a month
playing it anywhere else. So yes, that is we made a pact to each other that we are going to finish this game at some point. But that's all I'm playing, because I went and ran a marathon and hung out in London and got a tan, and who would have known you could get a tan in London? where it's generally
can
not
get a
sunny
tan.
at all.
Yeah, you can get a tan in London. She did it. Well, I'm sure we're going to talk more about the London. I'm sure you're going to get into that on Pants too. I'm sure you got a bunch of questions about the marathon and stuff too. But we're very proud of you for that marathon. You ran fast. You did the thing.
Yeah, it's spooky fast.
That's
I know, the only thing that's worse is I have to run faster. But it's I won't go too far into it. But it was just like, I think I was like telling Sean that it's like I finally have like true belief in myself that like, oh my God, we could maybe go semi-pro. Like I always just said it as like this, like, well, maybe someday. I'm like, oh my God, now we are like 9 minutes away from that. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
That's
Pretty
so
cray-cray.
close.
I know.
Yeah.
It's scary close. It just started as like a nobody, and here we are. So you don't have to. I keep telling people, like, chase your dreams, man. They are legit. Like, you don't have to be the star person of whatever. You didn't have to go to play sports in a D1 school. You could just be a nobody like me, and it can happen. So, yeah.
I love that. Hell yeah. Look at you, man.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You come home from London, you're glowing, both literally and metaphorically. 'Cause you got a
A little
tan.
bit of tan.
Look at you go, man. That's awesome. Well, welcome back. We're glad you're back. We're glad you made it home safe. You did the thing. And,
Got a Switch 2 while I was in the air. Worked out.
Yeah.
So
do you want to talk about that? What's your Switch 2 story?
So I was in a dilemma because when they announced when the Switch 2 pre-orders were going to go live, I had heard previously it was going to be the 21st, the 23rd, and I was like, great, I can go to GameStop. I'll still be here. Jan 32, I mean, I almost got as much on a 7 the Switch pre-order line.
Almost.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they make it the 24th. And I'm like, I'm literally going to be in the air because my flight was at like 8 p.m. Wednesday night. And then I was going to be in the air and then land in London at like 8 a.m. Oh, my camera's doing weird things. 8 a.m. British time on Thursday. And I was like, there's no way I can make this work. Like, no way, no way. And so I was texting family. I was sending links over. I was like, can anybody please do that? I'm like begging E-Money. I'm like, please, somebody. E-Money's like, I'll go online if you want. Like, I'll do GameStop, but I'll be at work. And I was like, it's fine, it's fine. Shout out to my younger brother. His name is also Jan. He was like, I'll do it. I'll stay up. I'll do the whole thing. I don't care. And he fought. He fought online, and he was so exhausted, went to bed at 2 a.m., and he was drained, but we secured one from Walmart, and it is already delayed, but it is fine.
I'm hearing that a lot. A lot
It's
of people
already
who
delayed.
ordered from Walmart are getting delayed. Yeah.
Yep. So
Well, at least you got one.
we got one while we were in the air, so I was like, vibes. I immediately landed and then had a fraudulent thing from Chase. They were like,
yeah.
ma'am, this is a fraudulent charge. Is this you? And I was like, oh, yeah, it's me. Please go through. So,
Yeah.
so
Well,
yeah.
that's good. I mean, at least you got it. It'll arrive when it arrives, but you got it locked down, man. Everybody that I know that wanted one got one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very good.
Worked
I like
out.
it. And you got to do it from the air. So there you
I
go.
didn't have to
You're just
lift a
chilling.
finger. I was just praying to the gods. I was like, I hope down there that my little brother is on the computer and he's just hitting add to cart and typing in my credit card.
Just
Yeah.
looking down below from the sky, just
Yeah,
wishing him well.
Said it was the most stressful thing he's done in a while, and he's getting his PhD currently. So,
Jesus.
yeah.
Well, shout out to Jan.
Shout out to Jan.
Got a couple of good yawns in our orbit here. Okay. Well, very good. I'm glad you got it. Lachlan, hello with your tie-dye shirt.
Hi.
What's been going on in your world? What have you been up to?
I'm in high def. You could see all of my pores now if I zoom in another 200%.
Yeah. Got the cam upgrade. Yeah.
Girl got a new to me Elgato face cam and a new to me Stream Deck with 15 buttons.
Let's go. Yeah. Ooh,
So-
Amanda's muted, but I just see her face.
That's a lot of buttons. Mine has 6. You have so many buttons.
There's a lot of buttons and you can change to like more pages. So like I technically have more than 15.
Wow.
Oh, you filled the whole
Look
thing.
at you.
Yeah. I have things I have needs, Amanda.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
There's a lot of buttons that must be pressed. I have needs, you know?
That's right. We gotta.
Do with that info what you will, you know?
We'll just let that hang in the air for a second.
Yeah, but I'm doing great. We got new tech. I have a new light. I just can't set it up yet because it needs like a proper stand that I need to purchase. But everything was secondhand, new to me. You know, got to get that bargain. But it's still good. Like, this camera's really nice.
Yeah, looks great.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's really all that's new for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just spend money. I went to Target yesterday, bought a butt pillow. That was nice. I'm comfier tonight.
Hell yeah.
Amanda's dying.
What's going on with the butt pillow? What kind of can you recommend any good butt pillows to the?
I got this one from Target in the children's section.
Okay.
You want to see it, Seth?
The children's section, of
in
course.
the children's section, and you know what's even
It's
funnier?
a booster seat. It's a booster
I know.
seat.
I'm literally shorter without it, and it's a smiley face. So like, it's very happy to be my butt pillow. Okay.
You got some happy cheeks.
Like, it's a booster chair, and it's very happy to be under my ass. Okay. You're welcome.
I must tell you,
booster
I've also
chair.
been exploring the children's section only because my head is so small. Only youth hats fit on my head, so I feel you. Being in the youth section, I'm like,
Must
yeah.
be a good problem to have, but like, I'm just so small and tiny that I have to
It
shop in the children's
stinks.
section.
It
Yeah.
stinks.
Well, Target has this brand called Pillow Fort, and it's so cute. They have I have this weighted dinosaur stuffy. That's the Pillow Fort brand. I've got this pillow
cute.
that I'm sitting on that's very happy to be there. That's Pillow Fort brand. They just have cute stuff. Cute stuff. And inner child was like, yes. Add to physical cart in the store because I'm not doing an online order, you know?
Yeah. Well, fair enough.
But I'm comfortable in as much as I can be in my wooden chair. So small things here and there. Seth and Amanda.
Are you sitting in a wooden chair?
Yeah,
I don't think I knew that.
It's a wooden
is-
chair, like a desk
Oh my god.
chair. Like, it's as awful
Yeah.
as you think it is. I have a pillow behind me and a pillow under my
Oh,
under my booty. Yeah.
I thought I had it bad over here. Holy crap. I am in the market for a new chair.
It's a whole new meaning to booty work, you know? It's just this is not what T-Pain was talking about, okay?
No, that's not what T-Pain was talking about. He was talking about sitting on a wooden slab.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. This is not in the music video. I love that music video, by the way. Amanda. I'm just going to keep
Shout outs to
going.
T-Pain. Yeah, just keep killing Amanda.
She missed me. It's fine.
I miss you so much. My camera can't even handle it. Come on.
I love that.
But that's what's new with me. What about you?
There's nothing new with me, man. I haven't been playing games. The closest I came to playing video games here in the past week has been just World of Warcraft, you guys.
Wow.
That's it. Yeah, WoW. We played WoW during CPG days, and really the whole idea behind us playing WoW was, oh, this is going to be, Sean's first experience with WoW. And it was, Fee's in the chat. It was me, Fee, Ryan, Bowza, and Sean. It's like, oh, this is Bowza and Sean's first experience. But really, Fee, Ryan, and I all agreed that it was just a thinly veiled excuse for us to just play WoW. That's really all that was. So whenever I've had some gaming time, I've kind of booted that up and played a little bit of World of Warcraft. But I just haven't had a lot of time to play games lately, you guys. And this has been the story for me for the past few weeks. So I really don't have a lot to report, to be honest. Everybody's just busy doing their things and living their lives, spending money. That's it, just making it rain over there. Lachlan's making it rain in the Target.
Yeah, Target, Meyer.
Yeah, going into the Mire with the J, the
Yep.
soft J.
Meyer, yeah.
We should get a sponsorship from Mire. We should send them an email and say hey, sponsor the podcast because we've been doing the soft J thing for a long time. The brand synergy is innate in there. We should be sponsored by Mire and McDonald's for that matter. For God's sake. Come on now. Anyway, what are we talking about?
I'm like, what's a Meyer? What?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
it's like an in between Walmart and a Target.
Oh, the best of both worlds.
Just
Yeah.
like Hannah Montana said.
Just like
That's
Hannah
right.
Montana. Yeah, baby girl. Wait, oddly enough, I was in someone's house recently and they had Hannah Montana like boxes that they were using as storage boxes, and I was like, Hannah Montana? Okay.
The way you phrased that, it sounded like you weren't supposed to be in this person's home.
Well,
It was a 50-year-old
we stayed with my friend's friend in London, and I don't know this woman. And I
Oddly
was
enough, I was at someone's house.
Oddly enough, I found my way into
hanging out.
somebody's London home, and I snuck in there, and they had some Hannah Montana boxes. It was crazy.
just hanging in the bedroom. I was like, what is this?
It just appeared like Sirius Black's home, just the whole thing like opened
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. It actually was Sirius Black. It was in London after
wow.
all. Oh. It actually was him.
Amanda hasn't seen Harry Potter. She doesn't understand.
lived.
I know so many people were like, do you want to go see Harry Potter things? And I was like, we don't have to. Like, it's okay. And they're like, yeah, but you
Yeah.
should. I was like, oh, yeah, add it to the list. Yeah.
Do you just do that now to appease people? Like, yeah, I'll totally watch that. Totally. I'm going to do it.
100%. Sometimes, though, I will say, because I did not play games on the plane, I did watch some movies. I feel now that I can talk to people about some movies that are like,
Okay.
like I watched Sonic 3.
Oh,
Up
let's
to date
go.
with Sonic 3. Inappropriate Babies, Close Your Ears or Cover Your Ears. I watched Anora,
Okay.
which I was sitting next to an old gentleman who was very much so confused as to why
He
I was
was, like,
watching that
watching
film.
the
It's
side
fine.
by side.
I watched a movie with the girl from 50 Shades of Grey, also a great film, called Am I Okay?, which a lot of people had been talking about. That was a good film. I was just like
Okay.
catching up, catching up on all the things that I missed because I don't watch movies. So
Stephen Keller says, Anora is not a plane movie.
it was not. I felt very uncomfortable anytime the flight attendants came by and they're like, do you need anything? I'm like, just go away, please.
love
Just don't
the-
look at my screen.
Anything from the trolley, dear?
I'm like, please go away.
Don't perceive me.
Please don't look at me. And I was sitting there, luckily you'll be proud of me, with my Squishmallow that E-Money gave me. So it's just a weird look. Like the whole thing is a weird situation.
Ma'am,
Like, don't
how
look
old
at
are
me.
you? Are you allowed to watch this
Ma'am.
movie?
I don't think I'm old enough to watch this, actually.
Where's my mom?
Where's my mom? My
I'm
mom's at
looking
the
for
front
my
of the
mom.
plane. My mom's on the wing.
I'm
Churning
not on
butter.
the wing.
There's
Churning
a
butter.
colonial woman on the wing, and she's churning butter. I'm sure everybody can guess what Amanda's favorite movie is just from that quote alone.
What's the movie you watched with Dakota Johnson?
It was
did you
called
say?
Am I Okay?
Am I okay?
Very comical. Yes.
Yeah.
Dakota
Okay.
Johnson. Yes, that's her name. I always just call her the girl from 50 Shades of Grey, but
It's probably what most
Dakota.
people call her. She probably hates it.
probably. I mean, I don't blame her, but yeah, I also watched this anime movie called Belle, which I had been wanting to watch. That was a really, really good movie too. So,
Okay.
just catching up on my movies. I'm like, okay, I can like talk what about it, what everybody else is talking. I come to work, I'm like, oh my God, I watched Dannohh, and everyone's like, yeah, I've seen that. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. A week ago, everybody was like, oh my God, you need to see this. So it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it'd be like that. We did. It was fun because you sent in your favorite movies, and when we did that guessing game, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to guess Amanda's movies because like Amanda hasn't seen any movies.
Not
So-
really. No, it's very few and far between. And I will say though that the top two are probably. I was stuck between a few Studio Ghibli movies for the last one, and I
Yeah.
went with Ponyo because I'm like Ponyo is just something I can always turn on. That's kind of what I was going off of. But let me tell you, can I say them on here? Or does it
Sure.
spoil
Yeah, why
anything?
not?
Oh,
Who
okay.
cares?
So Bridesmaids is my all-time favorite movie, of course. I
Yeah.
can watch that movie 50 times in a row and never get bored. And then Crazy Rich Asians is my second favorite movie. I could also watch that movie over and over again. Just
Yeah.
I have weird taste for movies. Very weird.
I don't think it's
like-
weird.
Okay.
No, that when we found out that Bridesmaids was yours, I was like, that tracks.
I got that one for sure because you love that gif of "Help me, I'm poor, help me, I'm
Yeah.
poor."
Oh, it's such a good. You better bet if I ever get married, that I'm only gonna play that during like my bachelor. I'm like, we're only watching this movie.
Yeah.
But such a
Yeah.
good film. There's a few others I could have tossed on there, like now that I think of them, but I was like, I was just trying to think really fast. I was like, okay, man, if you were going to watch a movie today, what would it be? And I was like, oh, yeah, this. So.
Yeah. Well, and like Crazy Rich Asians kind of is in that, like, I could kind of see it. Like, it's kind of in that same, ballpark as Bridesmaids. I kind of get it. Ironically enough, when I was flying, the last time I flew was Extra Life. And somebody next to me was watching Crazy Rich Asians on the flight. And I'd already seen it before, but it was kind of funny to see them watching it. Yeah. So,
it was
really
good, man. Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's a fun game, too. I had fun doing that. I had fun guessing everybody's favorite movies.
I probably wouldn't know half of them. I would be like, oh, Ryan, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure,
You
yeah.
had
I've
fun.
seen, yeah.
I've totally seen it. Ryan was actually a pretty difficult one to guess for that game, because Ryan's number 1 I was not surprised by, but the other 2 I was kind of like, oh, wow, okay.
I don't
So
remember what they were now.
his number 2 was Almost Famous, and his number 3 was Gattaca, if I remember right. And I was like, wow. Okay. Yeah.
Gotta get on out of here.
I was about to say, I don't know what that
Great
one is.
movies. All 3 great movies. His number 1 was Alien, of course.
Oh,
But,
okay, wait, yeah, all right. I would have known that, because Ryan's talking about that a lot.
But yeah, Yon 32, like, Ryan's got range. Like, there's, we all contain multitudes. Yeah, I crushed it. Very good. I love that.
My range was American Psycho, Thumbelina, and Spirited Away.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah.
I got range, baby.
Yeah, you do. You got that range.
It was funny, 'cause the second that Thumbelina came up, I was like, I know exactly who that is. It's like, that's obvious.
That's our baby girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's like, I have to pick movies where I can relate to the protagonist, a small little fairy named Thumbelina.
And Christian Bale, who kills a bunch of people, which is fun.
That really is kind of a summation of Lockleth, just right there. On inside of you there are 2 wolves. There's American Psycho and there's Thumbelina.
Which one are you gonna get today?
That is pretty much Lockleth, just in a nutshell, right there. I love it. Okay, well, I guess do y'all want to get into some stuff here? We have a whole bunch of community submissions. People sent in some great stuff for the occasion. Do y'all want to get into that? Do y'all want to share some of our own kind of memes, or should we just like go through the stuff and comment as we go? How do y'all want to do this?
Let's go through
do
the
you
stuff
think?
and
Good idea.
comment.
Okay, comment as we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
because like I can't
That
think
sounds
of
good.
memes right now, but like
Same.
as people like bring stuff up, I'm like, oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we have a whole lot, so we'll get through and we'll talk about all these as we go and stuff like that. And, okay, well let's do it then. The first one comes to us from Quaggy, who says, "It is I, the Quaggy, king of the Xenobabes. Shoutouts to Google Podcasts, gone but not forgot. Actually, people probably forgot about it like every other product Google has abandoned. Anyways, even though Google Podcasts is buried and rotting in the ground, I'm thankful for it, as that's how I discovered the Nintendo Drive, its sister shows, and this Discord community. I've been here close to the beginning, episode 30, I think, and whether it was Sean yelling at me from his car with the sauciest potato, hi Kato, or listening to Seth deep dive into 6-minute Mario lore, or Lockleth yelling at y'all to get to the plot, or Amanda starting the food wars with pancakes, waffles, or French toast, hashtag Team Waffles. Quaggy
Hell
had to
yeah.
stick that in there.
Hell yeah.
Last special shout out to the Shower Orange. Many more post-show momes, but most aren't family-friendly, so I'll leave it to the imagination. Love y'all. Thank you for 200 episodes, and here's to 200 more. Thanks, Quaggy. Yeah, the Shower Orange actually comes up a couple of times, as it turns out. A famous
that has
post-show.
left an impression of on a show that is not visual.
It was, it was
Completely audio only.
But you know what? In terms of audio things, like it is probably as close to visual as audio can be.
Yeah, that is true. I like that we mentioned, because it's audio, that, we actually couldn't see Sean in that
Thank
moment.
God. Yeah.
We could
And
just
thank
hear
goodness
him.
for it. Yeah.
We had to put that out there, like we couldn't see anything.
Hang on, everybody. Just so you know, Yeah.
We were
Well,
an audio witness, not a visual witness to this.
there's actually another little mention here. This is a submission from Yon32 who mentions the shower orange. So let's get into this real quick. Yon32 says, "Time passes so quickly, it makes it feel like I've known you all forever. No memories to share, except to say every Thursday night has become so special. I've come to appreciate how deeply talented you all are. Never forget it. Anyone can do a podcast, but it's your innate uniqueness, perspectives, creativity, and warmth that draws everyone to the shenanigans week after week. You each take the time to make community the central focus of your art, and it shows over and over and over again. I hope that the next 100 episodes continues to bring you all joy, and that the new Nintendo console propels you all to new heights. Bobby would be proud, I think. With CPG and the Nintendo Drive, you really don't know what's coming next, and that keeps people coming back time and again. Love you all very much, Yon32. P.S. Friday mornings are also very special. Please play that post-show clip and release this quality content from behind the paywall." And Yon32 did submit the clip of the shower orange from the post-show. And I do have it ready to go, so we can listen to it and react to it here live on the air.
Oh my god.
Oh, amazing.
That's so long ago.
Yeah, so I Can't See says, "Seth and Locke's first show, various pods collating around Splatoon 3 around the same time." Yeah, Lockleth and I joined the show at episode 73, I think, or 4 or 5,
Yeah,
something like that.
73 to 5. I don't know. One of those.
Somewhere in that ballpark, man. So
Yeah.
we've been here for a minute. So I do have this queued up. Let me know if this is too loud or too quiet or whatever, chat. I've never done this before, but we're going to play Yon32's post-show clip. This may be the first time some people are hearing this, so this is maybe a little taste of what you get on the Patreon if you listen to the post-show. So here we go. You peel the orange.
The shower curtain, please.
Not the shower curtain. Can y'all hear it okay?
Once you peel the orange, you just like eat it, and like there's no, it's like a perfect sphere, and you just like munch down on it with reckless abandon, and you don't have to worry about like a core, like an apple.
Just you wanting to eat like a toddler again, but you're an adult.
It
You don't want to
is.
clean up the mess.
No, it
That's what
is
sounds
though.
like.
There's something to that though, because you genuinely like you never when you're an adult, you don't have the occasion often to just go ham. Just like go for it. Just like rip the Band-Aid off. We're apes, man. We're primates. We evolved from monkeys.
That's why it was in Men's Health, okay?
Yeah. Well, I got news for you. Women were evolved from monkeys too. We're all
I
monkeys.
know, but no. I don't.
Try it.
News.
Uh-oh.
It's terrible news.
Uh-oh.
Well, now we're just waiting.
And now we're just...
It's gonna,
feel like
it's gonna take it a second.
I'm so worried for him to walk into frame. I don't know what we're gonna see when he walks back into frame.
Proper attire, please.
Please be
and
dressed.
he probably can't hear us.
I assume his headset is off. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Because he's in the shower.
He's in the shower. Yeah. I'm also...
R.I.P. my eyes.
Oh, God. Could you imagine? He just steps into frame, like, totally shirtless. And...
Hey, guys, this sucks.
Terrible news.
It got everywhere.
Oh, God. Please, no. I guess we'll find out. I don't know what he's doing in there right now.
I don't know. But if we can hear what we've already heard... I want to be the audience in this moment.
Me
right
too.
now.
I'm curious. I'm even thinking a step further. I'm thinking about me editing this tonight. I'm like,
boy.
do I need to like lower the volume?
Don't you take out like the first bit of the show for something?
Sometimes, yeah. Oh no, not anymore. I don't do that anymore.
Okay.
What happened,
Hello?
Sean? Hello, welcome back.
I
He's
haven't even
back.
put my
Was it-
glasses back on.
Was it not great?
The orange, I should have known better. This is the most disgusting orange.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you. Ew.
Oh no! What happened with that orange?
It's a moldy orange, y'all.
It's a
not-
moldy orange. It's like, ugh.
Oh,
It's like the straw all over again.
the
When I-
worst. Okay.
So I cannot confirm nor deny.
All right. Well, get a fresh one, stick it in the fridge, and then tomorrow you can do it. Damn. If that ain't fate right there,
I don't know what is.
This is why you should never test things like this.
Damn. Once you peel the orange.
Oh, hang on. It's looping. No, it's looping. Don't loop.
Stop.
Okay. Don't
Oh
loop.
my God.
All right. There we go.
That's so
Classic
good.
moment.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are there more moments like this? Because I'm already dying.
Classic moment. We do have a couple. We have some audio
Oh.
submissions from the community, but that was the post show. Yon32 requested that we bring that one
Wow.
out of the vault for everybody to hear. And
Amanda, you're
I'm glad we
welcome
did.
for having.
I know. Was this before my time?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
okay.
is
Because
pretty
I remember.
early.
I remember
Yeah.
this. I knew about it, but this is
Yeah.
great. Love this.
Well, okay,
Quality
for-
content.
The reason that Sean was showering and eating an orange, okay, is
Context, please.
little context. We were talking on the post show, and really the Nintendo Drive post show just started because Lachlan, Sean, and I, after we joined the show, we would end up hanging out for like an
Yeah.
extra hour, 2
We
hours
would
after
just
the show was over.
Do it anyways. So
we
we're
would
like,
just
let's
talk
record
and
it.
we're like, we might as well record it and just release it, because God forbid we do anything that isn't content. And so that's how the post show started. And there was 1 week on the post show. Somehow or another, it came up the whole. Does anybody in the chat remember this? There was a phenomenon maybe 10 years ago where people were eating oranges in the shower. Like you would take an orange and then just like eat it in the shower because you can just get as messy as you want because you're already in the shower. Amanda's freaking out. She's
I'm
like,
still,
oh, no.
I don't
I still have
understand.
never. I don't remember this phenomenon that you talk of.
Neither
It was
do
a
I.
thing. It was a thing. People were
I'm
talking
not seeing
about
a
it.
lot of feedback. in the
Well-
I feel
chat
like there's
here.
so many other fruits that you could also eat in the shower now because they make a mess.
There's something about the orange. There's something about like I'm sure I said all of this even back then. I'm probably repeating myself, but there's something about like peeling the orange and being able to just like throw it, like it's like primal,
The
like it's
aroma.
yeah, and like the
I
oils
thought,
of
like-
the orange too, like that feeds into it, and like the steamy shower.
What about like a
like-
peach?
Yeah, but the
booty
peach,
fruit.
they don't have. Well, first of all, I mean, a peach probably does get that, but but you don't
I
get
will
the
save
same.
y'all for my commentary that just came to my head. You're welcome.
I know where you're going with that. I knew exactly where you're going with that. But it's not the same. The orange is special. And so anyway, Sean was like, I'm going to try it. I got a shower right here in like my basement where I record the show. I'm just going to go try it. Y'all got this. And so he went off to take a literal shower
He
while
literally
we
like
were recording.
moved his mic in the direction of where the shower was. Like I remember him swinging the arm.
Yep. Yep. And then he did. He got into the shower and turned out his orange was moldy. So I could only imagine. Yeah, so that happened, and that's just but a taste of what you get on the Nintendo Drive post show. Everybody, that happens from time to time. We were on one that night. That was a special moment. Okay, I've got a submission here. This is a text submission from Rybo. Rybo says, "The Rybo here. I was going to make this a video, but ain't nobody need to see my big mug on a celebratory episode like this. Maybe episode 202. I mean, Rybo, that's in 2 episodes. I mean, if you're going to send in a video for episode 202, go right ahead. Why not? I just wanted to say how much I appreciate each and every host and guest in this community that has contributed to this show over 200 episodes. From Seth's seemingly bottomless knowledge, Sean's ability to show up on occasion, I kid, Amanda's infectious enthusiasm, to Locklith recommendations of only the finest of games, first, of course, Kato and beyond, this show always has a way of cheering me up. As many know, this hasn't been a great year for me, but I knew every Thursday there would be something truly fun to look forward to. Congratulations on 200 Nintendo Drive. I'm so very proud of you all. Here's to the next 200. Thank you, Rybo. I appreciate that. Yeah, couldn't pass up the opportunity to roast Sean there in that write-up. So, damn. Damn.
We love you, Sean.
We love you, Sean. And we love you, Rybo, of course, as always. Let's see. We've got a submission here from Nonos. Nonos says, I have so many favorite precious Nintendo Drive momes, but the first one that came to mind when you asked this question was the time Sean and Kato spiraled hard while talking about outer space. It felt like the whole podcast format was coming completely unglued, and we were all about to spiral into oblivion, and I just remember laughing so hard. I honestly think a huge part of the tone of the Nintendo Drive now can be traced back to that conversation, and I am so here for for all 200 episodes of it. Here's to 200 more. Love you guys. Oh, and I live and die for Housekeeping Lady every week. So there you go.
Live and die.
Live and die for the Housekeeping Lady. Yeah, I remember when we did episode 100. People remember that outer space conversation with Sean and Kato, like back in the day. They were both spiraling, man. Yeah, what are colors? How does anything exist? You know, we're all just swirling around. Why is anything? So, yeah, I mean, and I will, Nonos makes a good point. Like, that maybe being like where the tone of the Nintendo Drive kind of came from. I think we like figured out pretty early on. And I remember, Amanda, even when you joined, like you were kind of like, oh, like what's the structure? And I'm like, Amanda, there is no structure. Like, Amanda.
Silly girl.
What's the format? Format? What?
Format? You had to kind of warm up to it, and figure out what the hell we were doing here. And the answer is we don't know most of the time.
You just show up.
You just
and
show
you
up.
just see what happens,
And you vibe, man. And that's right. Yeah. And I mean, Star Athena makes the point. Why is there something instead of nothing?
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
it's true.
What?
It's true. And I want to say, too, it's funny because it occurs to me that both of you, I mean, I have been podcasting for forever. Sean's been podcasting for forever. But for both of y'all, this is like your first real like podcast that is yours. And Lachlan, you had guested on, podcasts before. But Amanda, this is your first podcast. And look at you both. You're both like bona fide podcasters that have a podcast. And that is now 200 episodes strong. So... you both really like come into your own and created like your own identities here on the show, and the show is not the same without either one of you here, man. And you should just both be really proud of yourselves for that. So
Thanks. It's on my resume now.
yeah, put it on your resume. I'm on the Nintendo Drive. Please don't look it up.
And it's so funny because I hadn't even been streaming for that long, so this was all new to me. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll come on, yeah, sure. It's like a Zoom call, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure.
With a bunch of strangers. Yeah, it's good.
It was funny too because I remember Sean had, I think you wrote into an episode at one point, or you left a question or something, and
With
like
my alter ego.
Yeah, that's right. Some way or another, we like found out that you were like a Twitch streamer, and we like checked out your Twitch, and Sean was like, you gotta check that, like she's a superstar, like you gotta check this girl out. And we tuned into your Twitch stream and immediately invited you on the show. You agreed to come on the show, and literally after hanging out with you once on the show, it was like so obvious that we needed to like have you join Carpool. I was like, we need to like scoop this girl up, man. She is so clearly a superstar. And so we said, ugh, we scooped her up like a Tonka truck, man.
Well, and it's so funny because I was such a fan of the show with Sean and Kato. I was like, oh my God, it's like a dream come true. It's like none of them know that like I have written, or I wrote into the show before and asked them a question under my other account that no one knows about besides Sean. But yeah, and I was like, are you sure? Like, I don't have a good mic. I got a fuzzy camera. I don't know what I'm doing. And then I was like, okay. Well, I got to lose. They boot me.
You jumped in. Yeah, you jumped into the deep end. I remember I wanted to share this tonight on the show because I don't know if anybody's seen this. People who haven't been here for that long maybe have not seen this before. So I wanted to share this. Amanda, I wonder if you remember this. When we announced that you were joining the show, I wanted to make like a big deal about it. And so I made a little like video to like announce that you were joining the Nintendo Drive. And so I wanted to share this on the show tonight in case nobody's seen this. You remember this?
Oh, yeah.
I made this little video for Amanda using this song that she uses on her streams. Look at her. Look at her dancing there. Look at us waving.
Look at my dining room. It's right back there.
September 12th, 2023.
Oh, okay. I never knew the date.
Yeah. Look at that, man.
Oh,
how cute.
Yeah, the dining room table is still right behind me. You just would never know. God, I looked like I was like in a basement somewhere.
Reporting live from this basement that Amelia was trapped in.
I'm okay, y'all. Don't worry.
I'm good. Don't worry. I have like I said,
That
I'm
was
like,
the
I'm
date.
good. Wow.
September 12th, 2023, I think. And so you're coming up on 2 years with us here, man.
I know. That's
So-
crazy.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Vibes.
So
That song is
yeah,
such a
vibes.
vibe. I swear to God.
It's a good vibe. Yeah, Sean says, what's wrong with recording from a basement? That's what he does.
Yeah. Because mine looked
Totally.
terrifying. Looked like I was trapped somewhere.
That'll be
Nothing
me
wrong
at
with
the
the
end of the
basement.
summer, so it's okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. You're going to the
Well-
to the basement life.
Oh,
be a
we'll
gremlin.
both be in different spots because I'll be moved by then too. So we'll both be not new year, but new location,
Yeah.
New spot.
new spot.
New pin
Yeah,
on the
man.
map.
Just slightly lower.
Underground.
A little, you just like stick the pin a little bit deeper into the map. That's
Yeah.
all it is. No basements in Australia, says Fulia. That's crazy. Like at
Where
all?
do you put
They don't.
stuff?
They don't probably. We didn't have basements
Same in Arizona.
in Arkansas or Texas.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really have basements here. No, I mean, I guess it's probably just because, especially where we're at, like the water level probably messes with all that. I imagine. Mm-hmm. So
And
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It just seems more of like a northern wintry area
Sure.
type of
I was
thing.
gonna say
Yeah.
my laundry's in the basement. What? I gotta
Right
go do my
now.
laundry down there. It's scary down there, but I go down there.
yeah, sea level. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Ophelia says she uses the garage. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Even for like
I
the
guess that
water
makes
tank
sense.
and whatnot.
The water tank has its own like little room usually in like the house.
The water tank has a little water tank room.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aw.
that's so cute.
That's kinda cute,
Mine doesn't,
yeah.
but that's cute.
It's like snug in there, the little water tank.
Aw.
You can like open the door, say hi, and then close it. Okay. She's saying hi to the water tank.
In a little
Hey, girl,
windowless
hey.
room.
Thank you so
Hey.
much for your service.
You know what? They have a vacuum downstairs that they put gigantic googly eyes on. I don't know why. Maintenance did it. So you could put googly eyes on your water tank and be like, hey, girl.
It's kind of cute. I mean, the adhesive would probably melt off immediately. but
Yes.
You could do it.
It's fine.
Oh, goodness. Okay. We have a comment here from HVAC Sparky. HVAC Sparky says, hello, all. I discovered the Nintendo Drive when Console Kato was still on the show. I listened to a lot of other Nintendo podcasts for the news, etc., but it was clear to me listening to this podcast that it was not really about the news at all. I specifically remember a time where Sean and Kato got caught up in buying dumb 99-cent games on the eShop. It was a hilariously good time. Ever since then, even though the show has evolved, I've always continued to be more than entertained each week. It's so clear to me that y'all are such good friends, and that closeness is tangible and infectious. Keep on bringing the good vibes every week, and I love what you do here. A lot of people are here like from all the way back in the Kato days, man, which is crazy. You know, because yeah, like I said, Lockleth and I joined around the early 70s in the show's run, and that was right after Kato had stepped away. And so that's a long time, man. Like y'all have probably been here for, you know, over 150 episodes of this show at least. You know, so we got some real OGs here. And yeah, we got some sale, you know, in the chat. Some good stuff. So yeah, very good. Yeah, and the eShop crawls still happen from time to time. We still do that.
We did it kind of recently.
Yeah, somewhat recently. We'll still
Maybe
go
it'll
on a
happen
little
tonight.
eShop crawl.
You never know.
Maybe it will happen tonight. You never know.
Sneak on in there.
There
Who's
is a
to
game
say?
on my Steam wish list that is like $5 that I must buy.
Oh.
What
It's,
is it?
oh crap! You had to ask me. Hang on.
Oh.
I have the
take it
email.
Pull it up.
I have the
Pat in the
email.
chat. Episode 1 veteran. Yarden remembers when the show was conceived. Whoa, you were there? You were in the room?
Oh,
Slime
ooh.
Rancher.
Oh, Slime Rancher.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I like it.
Oh yeah, it's
Very
on
good.
sale right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I got an email about that too.
Yeah. I was
Very
like,
good.
ooh, $5.
Bye.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Purchase.
I love it. Well, thanks for that comment, HVAC Sparky. Yeah, it's cool to see people who are still around from like the Cato days, man. People have been, and I know that we have a lot of people who kind of like discovered us a little bit later, or people who kind of have become more involved with the community since those days. So it's cool to hear from people, especially Lachlan. Do you remember this? Sean probably remembers this. There was one person when you and I joined the show. Most people were very like, oh, I'm so excited, blah, blah, blah. I remember there was one person who was like, I only listen because of Cato, so bye.
I do remember that. Yeah.
I remember that very well. And,
I hope they're living a fulfilling life.
I do too. Yeah. That's right. I do too. I just, I'll never forget that, man. It was just so much like love and positivity and just like, I only listen for Cato, so peace. It was very, Sean remembers. I figured Sean would remember. So it was good times though. I remember I was pretty nervous, man, to join the show because I had already been doing Nintendo podcasting and stuff, and even in the lead up to it, I had been on the show a couple of times. Cato was like sick, I think, at one point. And Sean would hit me up like kind of, last minute. It would be because they used to do the show, if y'all remember, early in the morning. They would do the show. It was like 7:00 in the morning or something.
Yeah.
And it would be like, like Sean would literally be doing it like on his way to work originally. And then if you look at those early episodes, even when they were doing it live, he's like all dressed up for his big boy job, about to go do all that thing. So he hit me up a couple times and it was like, hey, can you be on the show this morning? It starts in an hour, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm at the grocery store, but I'll be there. You know what I mean? And yeah, I remember when he asked me when he told me that Cato was stepping away and he asked me if I would join the show, I felt weird about it because I was already doing All In at the time. And I didn't know exactly how it would fit in to the structure of the show. And you kind of like felt like you were, like you had big shoes to fill or something like that. Like you kind of like, how am I going to, I was at the grocery store. Yeah. Sean remembers this. Yeah. And it was like, how am I going to fill like how am I going to fill Cato's shoes or whatever? And the answer was like, you don't, you know what I mean? Like you don't fill Cato's shoes. It just, the show has to be completely different. And so, it encouraged me to rethink the vibe and the theme song and stuff like that. And it took us a little while to find our stride, but we did, man. And, it's been nice. It's really kind of helped me rethink the way that I do all of my content, and especially here at Carpool. Like this show, of course, equally as special as all the other shows on Carpool Gaming. Nobody stands out, but this show really did like make me think about my content and the way that I do podcasts differently. It made me think about Carpool Gaming differently. And I think that the influences of the Nintendo Drive specifically can be felt in like everything that Carpool does now. The collaboration, like bringing, like when we decided to bring Amanda on, it's like what about 4 hosts, man? Like that's kind of crazy. That's a lot of hosts, dude. And like, then just what if all of the shows had 4 hosts? You know what I mean? So like it really kind of laid a lot of significant groundwork for just Carpool in general. So, and I do remember asking Sean, like, who, like who else, like, because he told me that he was asking somebody else. And in the back of my head, I was hoping it was Lachlan. And when he told me it was Lachlan, I was like, yes. I was like, that's such a perfect choice, So,
and that's wild too, because I was going on year 2 of creating content overall for my own stuff.
Yeah.
I was like a year and a couple months into creating my own content. So it was, you said you were nervous. Like
Yeah.
didn't know a damn thing.
It's funny if you go back and watch the early Seth and Lachlan episodes, because we're both kind of just like,
Girl was
hi,
quiet.
we're just happy to be here.
Girl had hair. Yeah. She didn't have a Britney Spears moment yet. Love to see it. It's after that moment that I really became me,
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man. It's funny. The show's gone through a lot of iterations, man. And I appreciate everybody for like sticking through and hanging out through every form the show has taken over 200 episodes, dude. And it's cool because it does, it does feel like hours now, and there was a time where I didn't feel like it was mine, and now it does, and now it's ours, and the three of us are as big a piece of this thing as anybody else, man. So yeah, it's been a cool little journey. Okay. Next one here comes to us from Shy Guy. Thank you, Shy Guy. Shy Guy, in fact, says specifically, the Thank You Shy Guy show will always stick with me. I was really at a low and having a particularly hard week when that episode hit, but I smiled like the big goon that I am that whole episode. Generally, so many creators are focused on views, algorithms, breaking news, etc. In all of that, a core value of gaming is lost. Fun. Gaming is supposed to be fun and about sharing that fun with friends, and you all highlight this week after week. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Shy Guy. Y'all remember that? You remember the Thank You Shy Guy episode? I can't remember if this was pre or post Amanda.
I don't know.
It might have been pre-me.
Yeah, I can't
Pre-me.
remember. Pre-me. Amanda's a pre-me.
No, preemie. She's tiny. She's small.
I remember I remember that episode though because Shy Guy had joined the Patreon, and it was just a classic moment of us getting completely off track in the middle of doing the patron thanks. And whatever it was we were talking about, we went on a just huge tangent that went on for 15-20 minutes or something like that. And then at the end of it, I'm like, and by the, right, thank you, Shy Guy. That's right. We were in the middle of thanking Shy Guy for joining the Patreon. And that was a fun episode. But yeah, I can't remember the episode or the context, but that was funny. It spawned into a whole thing, man, where thank you, Shy Guy is a thing now. And I was hearing people say it on other podcasts. I was it became a thing. The Nintendo Drive has a way of making things, making things bigger than the sum of their parts, I guess. So I'm glad to hear that meant a lot to you, Shy Guy. Have we got some bracking news? What's going on? What bracking news?
No,
do we have
Rybo said
here?
it, so I said it.
Oh, okay. We had some
Bracking
bracking
news.
news. And about bracking news. That's right. Yeah, Pat in the chat, exactly. Jan32 is the keeper of the lore for carpool gaming. So there's a whole lexicon that has been developed around carpool gaming, and the Nintendo Drive is the genesis of most of it. I feel like just the stupid stuff we say on the show.
We either can't
Soft
read.
J's.
Yeah, we
Yep.
either can't read or just
Your
say
name
something
changes.
silly. Yeah, we just give you new names like Quaggy. You're welcome.
Or Roy. Yeah, just sure.
Yeah, or Roy because I can't read. Yeah,
Hey, is that your name? No, it's not.
it's not no-dos. No, it's no-no.
Yeah, Yaby says we should make a dictionary. Yeah, really should. We could probably create a carpool gaming lexicon and print it and release it like a book. It's that serious. Yeah, Botwa and Totki and Eow, says Pat in the chat.
Amanda
right.
texted me earlier and said EOW, end of week. She was going to let me know something. And I read it automatic as Eow, thinking of Echoes of Wisdom. And she's like, I didn't even think of that.
Oh, I didn't put two and two together. I was in work mode. And I'm like, oh my god, yow!
But I heard, in my head, I heard Amanda say, Echoes of Wisdom.
Echos. Yeah, Nono says I use it IRL and people don't get it. I'm the same way. I find myself saying Nintendo Drive isms in real life, and it just nobody understands it.
It's a bit cringe, but I do it. It's fine.
It is actually another language. That's what another language is. It's one that only we speak.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
It's crazy, man. It's truly
Like I
crazy.
The
said,
Xenobabes.
I said preach the other day, and they were like, what? Appreciate you. Sorry.
Yeah. Locklet's the one that does the word shortening the best. And I
just-
think we just
I-
took it to the nth degree.
I got things to do,
Get
I
to
don't
the
have
plot.
time to just spout out all the proper terms and the
To
proper
say
names.
whole words.
Precious not a precious moment. Ugh.
The two extra letters.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Takes too
Disgusting.
long.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, Rybo, let's get it. Let's do the Nintendo Drive wiki. We probably could get away with that at this point. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
Hack birth, yes.
Hat birth.
Yes, the
Yep.
hat birth. I've been waiting for Rybo to notice because Rybo said, when are you going to shorten it? I've been shortening it, Rybo, and I hope you're paying attention in the Discord.
Oh.
He's like, when are you going to shorten hat birth? I've started to. You just got to go look
Yeah.
through that general chat. It's there.
What was it? There was something that happened recently where people were like shortening it, and it became like, you know, like it was escalating to where it was like somebody just put like just a dot, like a period, and I found a way to submit actually nothing, like just nothing in the Discord as a message. That was pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah, Goog. Yeah, Goog is a thing. Give it a quick Goog. Never let them know. Never let them know your next Goog.
There you go.
Is the way you say it. Yeah. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Yeah, man. So we need to get that wiki up. We need to get the carpool gaming lexicon going. Okay. Laura says, congratulations on 200 episodes. I've been listening to the Nintendo Drive since the Sean and Kato days. There's another Sean and Kato call out. And I look forward to it every week. I have so many good memories, but what stands out to me the most are moments when the show has made me laugh out loud about something silly. Like when Sean and Seth played Happy Birthday to Lockleth on Trombone Champ. I still laugh thinking about that. Thank you for all of your hard work. You're absolutely crushing it every week. Here's to 200 more. Yes, the infamous Trombone
I will say,
Champ.
it was Amanda's idea. Amanda.
Oh, God, one of my better ideas.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it really?
I was like, you know who's going to thrive in this moment? Sean.
I
did it.
thought you were about to say my name. I was like, nope, I'm shriveling up over here. What do you mean, thrive?
I was like, I love you so much, but also we need to do this because it's so relevant at the moment.
We were all about Trombone Champ at that moment. And
I
it was
remember,
good.
I joined the stream behind the scenes early.
We kicked you
like we
out.
do, and they yeeted me out because they were trying to hide their little sneakiness of playing Trombone Champ. And then when we were on the show, me being the DA that I am, was like, oh, both of y'all are playing this game right now.
That's crazy. Yeah. And then we
It turned
pulled
into
up
its own video. It turned into a short on this
That's
on the
right.
show on the channel.
So good. We have it. It's up on the YouTube channel. We could watch it right now.
I mean, I feel like we
God.
need to. This is the best episode to relive that.
I mean,
Sure.
I feel like we could just pull it. Oh yeah, sure. This is torture for Lockleth. Hang on, let me
It's the
pull it up.
worst. I hate it.
And that was,
you-
sometimes I feel like my best ideas are last minute. That was a last minute idea.
Yeah, let's watch this performance here. Let me pull this up here. This is so stupid, man. I can't believe we did this.
Can't either.
So it was funny because
can.
I was pulling stuff for that intro, and this obviously was one of them. And sometimes I do have that moment where I'm like, I can't believe this stupid stuff that we've done on this show, man. Okay, here it is. Everybody ready? You ready to watch this classic Nintendo
I'm so
Drive?
ready.
You know, there's a little bit of preparation that's going to be involved, but we thought that maybe we could do two things. First of all, there have been people in the chat
Girl
already
doesn't even
requesting
know.
a
She's
live
just like, what?
demonstration of Trombone Champ.
Why am
Hang
I
on,
so
but,
pale? Oh my God,
we
girl. Fix your
also,
skin.
and this was actually Amanda's idea.
Girlfriend, you're
So-
glowing,
so
but like, what
sorry.
doing?
I'm just feeding my bunnies.
I'm so sorry, Locke.
Oh yeah, you're playing your
feeding
game.
my
You're playing
bunnies.
this specifically for you, because you know your
She's sitting there on her
birthday is in a
phone
couple of
playing
days, and as it turns
Usagi
out,
Shima.
One of the
Yeah.
songs you can play in Trombone Champ is a ska version of Happy Birthday. So Amanda, if you could set this up for us here while Sean and I swap our
We're
things
playing it
over.
live.
Locke. We wanted to celebrate your birthday in the best way.
Oh, baby
possible.
girl, your
dying.
mic sounds
And,
awful.
You know, we were
I'm dying
brainstorming
inside.
what could that be? And what better way to celebrate than through Happy Birthday on Trombone Champ?
Oh my God, that's when I was
Feels so
choppy
special.
too.
A live
And we
show for everyone.
It's so loud.
It's so loud. I love Lockless face.
The lean in here in a second.
Yeah. Look at Sean.
He's doing terrible.
Yeah, he was the one bringing our score down. I was actually trying to play.
Jesse. I was crying. Taking off her headset.
I needed a break.
There she goes. She puts it on now. She's good. I remember at this moment thinking, this is long.
This is a long song.
I remember being like, this is going on longer than I thought. Look at Lachlan's face to help me in the canon. And then Lachlan's first reaction was, who got C? Here it comes.
Who got C?
Oh my god. I'm crying.
Beautiful. Oh my god.
Who got C?
Who got C? Me, because I'm sitting there dancing going, ooh.
Yeah,
So
that was a
good.
good moment.
That was a moment that I relived
glad you
again.
did
Thank
it.
you so much. You're so welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
This is very good stuff. Okay. We actually have a couple of audio submissions to get into here. And I've got one final written submission too. So you know what? Let me do this. I'll do the written submission and we'll end on the audio ones. Okay. Because I had a last minute audio submission that I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of wizardry to make work. So, okay. This final written one comes to us from Star. Star says, okay, this might be long and overly emo, so you have been warned. Happy 200th episode, Nintendo Drive. This milestone means a lot to you, me, and many of us. I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Nintendo Drive was my first step into the world of carpool gaming, and it holds a really special place in my heart. Bobby brought me into this space, then called Yumi and Capri, through Animal Crossing. Back then, it was Kato and Sean at the wheel of the Nintendo Drive, and he never really knew where each episode would go, from cozy games and eShop sales to conversations about deep space. That kind of chaos, humor, and unpredictability was exactly what I needed. Listening to the Nintendo Drive became more than just entertainment. It was like a lifeline. It helped me feel connected at a time when my world was beginning to shrink due to growing disabilities. It gave me comfort, joy, and eventually the courage to explore other Drive shows, try new types of games, and even start chatting more in the Discord. What started with a love of cozy games turned into something much bigger, a sense of belonging in this incredible community. So thank you for the laughs, the deep dives, the chaos, and the heart. You've created something truly special, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it. Here's to 200 episodes and many more to come. With appreciation, Star. By the way, my name really is Star, and my middle name is Athena. So, yeah. By the way, my name is that awesome.
Fun fact, and I'm gonna cry.
I know. Me too. I got emo reading that, man, the first time. So, shout out to Kato here in the chat. We love you, Star.
Hi.
Kato's here in the chat. Thanks for popping in, Kato. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of people have been here since those days with Sean and Kato, and yeah, Star. We really appreciate those sentiments, Star. We actually have Star sent in an audio submission as well. So I've got a few audio submissions to get into here, and I think this will be a good segue to hear from some of these folks. So yeah, here's Star.
Hey guys, this is Star. I am not very awake, but I wanted to sing to you the song that everyone in my family has been singing ever since I can remember on important anniversaries. I don't know where it comes from. There's this little tiny part of my brain that wants to say the Flintstones. Yeah. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. I love you all very much. Thank you for being here every week. You can never go away. That's all. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Star. That was very
I
sweet.
actually know where that is from. At least
Okay.
maybe one thing that is from. It could be in several things. That is from a scene in The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy when he is doing the signing thing at that like tiki bar with those people. They find out that it's his anniversary and they sing that song to him and he gets very annoyed and yells at them.
Oh, there you go.
That's where I've heard it. It could be in other things too, but that's like the one thing from that movie. I'm like, oh, I love that song.
I love
Also, Star's voice is so calming.
Very soothing.
That was
voice.
so like,
Yeah.
oh my god, like ASMR. ASMR.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
Very soothing voice. Yeah, we appreciate that. Yeah, Star says we've been singing this forever. I love it.
Sweet.
Sean weeped. Yeah, Sean weeped. We all weeped, you know. That was a funny... We actually brought that moment up on stream the other day. We were thinking about that. The moment where Lachlan was like, I don't even remember what you were talking about. You were talking about some game you played, and you were like, I weeped. And Sean and I were like, wept?
Wept. And I was like,
know?
I could never. And then you said Jesus wept.
Jesus wept.
Yep.
Good moment.
Specious? Yes, a precious, special, a specious
Specious.
gnome. Yeah.
Specious Mo.
There you
There you
go.
go. Another one. Another one. All right. We have an audio submission here from Toxic. So let's hear from Toxic.
Hey everyone at the Nintendo Drive. Hope y'all are having a great day. This is Toxic, and just wanted to congratulate y'all on the 200th episode, and hope
Thank
everyone is excited for the Switch 2. I know I am. I've always been a Nintendo fan at heart, sometimes more than others, and I feel like I missed out on a good generation with the Switch. I hope the Switch 2 will outlive the Switch. Looking forward to episode 200 and beyond and what that brings.
Beyond.
And hope y'all have a awesome show.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Toxic.
Can we just always allow audio submissions? This is great. I wish the questions came in like this. I love this. I feel like I'm on like
Just
a
do
radio
voicemails
show.
every week.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Can we, starting at episode 201? I almost said 2001.
If you feel
Oh,
comf,
God.
y'all send in audio.
in
Seth is like, this
voicemails.
is so much extra
2001.
for me.
It's not really that bad. It's, you know, it's it takes a little organization, but we could do it. It
I
is
think
fun.
That would be so
I
fun.
like it.
Voicemails. Leave us voicemails.
Yeah, we do voicemails on BitHarmony. It's possible. So, okay.
He
This
says
one is gonna,
begrudgingly. We do them on BitHarmony.
we do them over there, I guess. Okay. We got this is a video submission. I actually didn't realize this was a video submission. Hang on. Little
who?
last minute submission. You'll recognize him real quick the second I pull it up.
Oh, snap.
Little video submission from Yaby.
Yaby!
Let's hear from Yaby.
Hola.
Oh, bro.
So I'm walking to get me some breakfast right now, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to jump on here, you know. Episode 200 is such an accomplishment, such a crazy number to think that you guys have done this 200 times.
Yeah,
and
man.
you didn't stop. I'm proud of you guys, you know. As someone who, I definitely pride myself in being someone who has been there from the jump, you know,
Yeah, dude.
very beginning, you know, all the way back to the Mub days and the Yumi Capri days. It's so great to see it continue and to see it have its different variations, and even to see the community grow, to see the community become what it is. Now it's not just one podcast, it's now 5. You know, so, and despite the fact of one thing I feel like you guys may not even think about is the inspiration that you guys do carry on. You know, you guys definitely inspire people to get on here and talk about video games, to get on here and talk about stuff that they love to do. So, yeah, including me. Let me not, you know, act like you don't inspire me as well. I'm about to get ran over. Yeah, so I just want to jump on here, say I love you guys to death. You guys are family. Keep going, please, because without people like you guys, guys like you, you know, girls like you, community isn't fostered in that way, you know, doing it by yourself. So I'm proud of y'all. I love y'all. Keep going. Yeah. Episode 200. Let's get it.
Let's go, JB.
I love that. He's got the same glasses as you, Lachlan. That's so precious.
Yes, we are family. JB is my brother. We have the same glasses. Could have the same haircut, but the streets wouldn't like that very much. I'm glad to see that JB is okay. I'm glad you didn't get ran over because JB is in the chat right now.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah.
JB's the best.
Oh man, you almost got my ass to that one, JB. I'm not gonna lie.
Got
JB
your
sent
ass.
that in. Most of these I got to hear ahead of time because I was putting everything together. But JB sent that while we were going live, and I was like, "Oh man, yeah." JB's been here since the beginning, man. JB's been a longtime supporter, and yeah, he's been on the show. No shouted out the JB episode was one of my favorites ever. I hope my kids grow up to have as much wisdom and heart as JB. It's true, man.
Such a wise young man.
Yeah, JB's he's one of the good ones, man, and we're lucky to have we're lucky to have you in our orbit, dude. Yeah. Okay, I think now that I've recovered from that a little bit, I think the final audio submission comes to us from Croco Kyle. So let's hear from Croco Kyle.
Hey CPG crew, Croco Kyle here. Just wanted to extend a massive congratulations to you guys on 200 dang episodes. That is crazy. I'll be short here. I started listening to you guys during residency, which now feels like forever ago. But you definitely made a lot of my days brighter just by listening to y'all's voices. So, much love and appreciation to you guys. You should be proud of what you've done with the podcast, with the Discord community. And hey, here's to 200 more. Love you guys very much. Have a great week, great weekend. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So wholesome.
We'll be 100 years old when we get to episode 200. You just wait. We will be here in our retirement homes separately, still recording.
Talking about the Switch 5 or something like that.
Did you get that new
Whatever they'll be
Nintendo
on.
Switch?
I waited in the sun for 4 hours.
And I didn't think I was going to get one, but I did. I smacked the little man in front of me.
Yeah, what a precious mom, Yon 32. Remember smoking?
Oh, yeah. Smoking rules.
Oh,
Smoking
God,
rules.
The black
No,
and
it
mild
doesn't.
photo was so gangster. Yeah.
Me sitting in that little baby chair. Yes, cute.
We were sitting out front of the Airbnb. Amanda was not there, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
That's fine. It's fine.
I would have I would have done it downwind from you. You know.
Yeah.
I don't want to support it. If I'm
You don't
there,
have to
I'm
support it. You're
supporting.
just there in my presence.
Oh, but I'm not stopping you.
Well, no, you could never.
Okay,
We had a
well,
great
see.
time.
It was fun.
That's
Had
right,
one a couple
man.
days ago. You know.
I remember when I came home from Extra Life, and I think I was like going to the train, and I think I sent you all a photo of there was a black and mild
A
package
package,
at the train. I was like,
yeah.
"Are you freaking kidding me? Now it's following me? Go away!"
Yes, good.
I came home from Extra Life feeling like I had been hit by a train. I was like,
That's right.
I was like, dude, it wasn't because it was like not only the fact that my back was shot that entire trip, but also we were like smoking and drinking at Extra Life, and I was like, I am too old for this, man. I'm
I
like
felt fine.
officially too old. I
For the
bet you did.
kids.
Yeah,
That's for the
listen, I
kids.
buy them so that it doesn't get into the kids' hands. You're welcome.
Ah,
That's right.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And Amanda was eating apples, so big discrepancy between everybody.
Well, we appreciate everybody for sending in all that stuff. That was lovely. Everybody, your submissions, your precious momes, your memes, your videos, your audio clips. We really appreciate it, man. It means a lot. And it's, like it is that sort of stuff. Like it's, doing podcasts can be somewhat thankless. Like making content on the internet. It's not often that you get told like how much what you do means to somebody. So to hear that from y'all means more than I can say, man, because it makes you realize that like you do make a difference in people's lives. And we have fun and stuff and we hang out and we laugh. And it means a lot to hear that from y'all. Like it really does. So yeah, thanks. I appreciate
Thanks.
it. Preach.
Preach.
Okay. Any final thoughts? Anything y'all want to say before we get out of here?
I just want to say, and I'm going to get sappy, so y'all just calm your farm, as Fulia would say. I don't know if that's the proper way of saying it. I don't know if I really understand the phrase, but, you know, I
don't
used
know
it.
if I understand it really at all.
I don't think I know where I am. But I definitely appreciate this community a lot. Obviously, a lot of what I do on my own Chanel does carry over to this Chanel as well. I like that there's mixture there. I just like the mixture between what I would call my tiny version of the internet and CPG, of course. But I don't think I would be continuing doing what I am doing without carpool gaming, just in general. I don't think I would. I think eventually I would burn out or be too hard on myself on what I do if I didn't have this every week, if I didn't talk to my friends on the internet every week, because I do that way more over here than I do over on my own stuff.
Yep.
So without that, I don't think I would have, I wouldn't have been sustained enough to continue to do the things that I do. So I give a big hug and love and appreciation for carpool gaming and for, you know, those that have taken a chance on me just in general, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Still don't, but like, you know, we have fun, it's fine. And yeah, I don't know, I just a lot of love for this, and I don't see myself going anywhere anytime soon. Another 200 sounds great to me. You know?
Could you imagine if you're like, and with that, I'm leaving.
And with that, I'm out.
With that, peace. Damn.
No, I could never. I don't see myself leaving for another 200 plus episodes at least. But never say never, of course. Things happen. But I love y'all, and I love this community a whole bunch. And I don't think I would be as far as I am, or love everything as much as I do, or even be in the house that I'm in now without this community. So truly appreciate y'all.
Preach.
Preach.
Yay.
Yeah,
I love
big
it.
preach.
Well, follow that up, Amanda.
Yeah, good luck.
I want to think, seriously, like I think I said this like last year too. It's so like surreal to think of how long I've been here, and I always tell Sean this. It feels like I've known like you guys for like 15 years. It's so incredible, at least what I've learned, like the friends and the just momes and memes that you can form with people on the internet. I feel like for so long it's been so taboo, and now it, like, to me it's just a normal part of life. We've all gotten so close. We've all, like, at least like the three of us and Sean, like, we've been through it all together. We've helped each other through our toughest moments and amped each other's up through our best moments, you know? And I feel like the community has been there the whole time, and carpool wouldn't be what it is without the community. And I can't thank y'all enough for, like, I say this all the time, but like for welcoming me in and bringing me into this fold. Like, I didn't know how large carpool gaming was until, you know, I joined the podcast and was like, holy moly, there's so many people here. And everybody's just so like diverse in their interests and what they want to talk about and like the knowledge that they hold. And there's never a day that I'm leaving the Discord or shutting my laptop off or shutting the PC off for the day that like I haven't gained some new knowledge of something completely random from the Discord, because we just have like such an incredible community with just all sorts of different shared experiences. I love when we have inside jokes. I love when, you know, we're like crafting new words for this now dictionary. It's truly so special. And anytime someone at work asks me, how's the podcast going? I can just ramble on off, and they're like, what is it? What are you doing? I'm like, it's a Nintendo podcast, you know? Some of my best friendships are here, and I couldn't be more thankful for that. And I'm excited for the next 200 plus episodes. I'm ready. Bring it on. Like, I can't wait to see what we all do in that time frame, like how our lives change, what we're playing. Like, I came into this wanting to be a cozy gal, and we turned into, what the heck is Amanda playing? I guess she's like a Fortnite boro now. I don't know. So just so excited to see, so excited for the next freaking Extra Life where I can hug everybody and be in like close proximity, and just like keep on building memes, man. Can't wait. You are all incredible human beings, and thank you for fueling what we do here. It's been an incredible, well, I haven't been here for all 200 episodes, but it's been an incredible 200 episodes, and can't wait to see what's next.
I mean, look, nobody, the three of us here, neither of us were here when this thing started, you know, and we've been here to see so many changes with the Nintendo Drive as a show, with Carpool Gaming, like the whole team. People have come and gone, and we're here, you know, and we're here through all the ebbs and flows and all the changes, and you know, and I've said it before, but like, you know, this whole thing has become a home for my favorite people to be the best versions of themselves, myself included, you know. And yeah, y'all support that, and y'all power like everything that we do, and it is it's humbling. Like it's humbling to be. When I first started podcasting, I've been podcasting since 2007. If you had told me that one day I would have a podcast that people would care to send in stories and like memories and videos and stuff, I would have literally not believed you. Like so it's really humbling and crazy. Yes, Lockleth.
The name Lockleth wasn't even created yet when you started.
That's true. That's true. And now look.
Look at you now. It's on the necklace.
I can't
Branded.
see. Yeah, it's on the necklace. That's right. I can't see brings up Suika Game. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Lest we forget Suika Game.
Never forget.
Yeah. So anyways, okay. I'm going to thank the patrons, I think. If that pleases the court, that's okay with y'all.
I'll allow it.
And then okay, thank you.
Do we have
so
any physicals for tonight?
Y'all want to go ahead and show physicals?
I could have one.
Go for it.
Oh,
yeah.
wait, I gotta go get it.
Okay, well, hang on. I'll thank the
Okay,
patrons.
you go
get it.
go.
Okay, cool. All right. Thank you so much to everybody who supports us on patreon.com/carpoolgaming. I want to thank our ultimate producers, Jonathan Brown, whose music can be found at linktree/pme.jib. Support our boy, Yaby. Thank you to Lee Navarro, the fearless leader of the Phoenix Overdrive Extra Life team. Go to phoenixoverdrive.com for all the deets, spearheading everything at Extra Life. Can't wait to see Lee there. Thank you to Rebecca Ruben-Navarro. Thank you to Smokin' Yo and Technical Michael, who says, whether you're Kevesi or Agnian, you're a Xenobabe at heart. We've got links in the show notes, so please show your love and support to our ultimate producers. Thank you to our platinum producers, Angel Patton, Peje EP, The Captain, and Tim Paullin. And thank you to our gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave 1337, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carrozza, Dan and Luma, Dannohh, Emily O'Kelly, Yon32, Laura, Liger Woods 330, Mr. Giggles, OldMrFrump, Patrice Mallette, Stephen Keller, and Tony Baker. We appreciate y'all so much. That's patreon.com/carpoolgaming. You can get a 7-day free trial to the exclusive tier. See which tier of sport works for you and join the ranks of these fine folks. We appreciate you. Patreon.com/carpoolgaming. We'll see you there. Amanda's back with her physical.
I have it. I brought my medal for everyone to see.
There it is.
It's very cool. It's very heavy. It is a weapon. I swear to God, I could fight somebody with this and be fine.
Like
but very nice. This year they introduced Braille on the side. I didn't realize, for those who don't know, there are so many people who are blind that run the London Marathon. They run with like what is it? Like a guide, which is just like the coolest thing. So we've got the Braille, the date is on there, and then my time is on. I can't do this. Is right there on this side.
Oh, they print your time on it? That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
That's awesome.
Which is cool. And then on the back, they have all like the major things that you see along the course. So all the major points, which is really cool. Man. And you can read them around the side. And it's a weapon. And in case you're tries to get me, it could be like, but in all reality, I'm going to put it in a nice case.
Yes.
So very cool, very nice, very
Look at how tall. Look at how long that's as tall as you are, dude. Look at that.
Yep.
That's huge.
We are the same length. Me in the middle. I was telling somebody the other day, I was nervous because they encourage you the day after to wear it because you get all sorts of free stuff. I went to Lush. I got free bath bombs from Lush. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And then people come up to you, like just genuinely nice human beings. They shake your hand, they give you a high five. Like people celebrate you on the street, which is so cool. But I was nervous because it's so heavy. I thought the stitching was going to rip. And I was like, I swear to God, if I break this middle, I'm going to scream. But I'm trying to find... I've been searching the web. If you run all the world majors, which there are now 7 world majors because they added Sydney, Australia to that mix. There's like hanging things that you can hang them on, and it like says what city you ran it in. So I'm trying to find something cool to put it on. But yeah,
let's go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You got a physical to top that, Lockleth?
My physical was at the start of stream when I showed you my smiley butt pillow. You're welcome.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good
still
physical.
There. It's a
For the
booster
cheeks.
seat. It's fuzzy.
Yeah.
It's cute.
For the cheeks.
I don't really have a physical. I mean, I will say, Lockleth, you did influence me. I've been noticing on your streams lately, you've been using just earbuds rather than like a full headset.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Why can't I be influenced by Lockleth? Keep a little pair of earbuds by my side here, and I've been using that for my streams here lately. So yeah.
I'm probably gonna get some wireless like earbuds that I can use for like stuff like this and have a good charge, so that I don't have to wear these things. Like you get tired of this.
It can be a bit much. Yeah.
And I don't want to do the whole thing that you do, Seth, where you put one behind your ear.
Yeah, that gets a bit much too. Yeah.
So uncomfortable.
Where Lockleth and I are like, I have a butt pillow. I have earbuds. Amanda's like, I have the gold medal from the London Marathon.
She's like way cooler than us, and that's why she's here.
No, please, no.
She's fast as foot.
Oh my gosh. That's right. She's fast. All right. Well, Amanda, where can people find you on the internet, my friend?
You can find me live at twitch.tv/miles_of_Amanda. You can also find me on Instagram, and soon I will be back on the TikTok posting. So come hang out. Come share some good vibes. Let's talk about Star Wars, because I know so much about Star Wars.
She knows it all.
Yeah.
She knows all. I had Sean asking me about Darth Maul earlier tonight, so I got to tell him all about the Night Sisters and his brother Savage Opress, which I know you know all about.
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, granted, my mama dressed me up as Princess Leia one year for Halloween. Did I know who that was? No. But I had the shooting thing that was cool. And I had like the side buns, and my brother cried the whole time. It was a vibe.
Aw.
From crying to helping you get a Switch 2. How life has changed.
Yeah, he has grown so much.
So proud of him.
Journey right there.
Proud of you, Yawn. Proud of you.
Good yawn. Okay. I said, sorry, when I said good yawn, I was thinking of like a parent. Oh, a big yawn. You know how
Good
parents
yawn.
always say that?
I say
Good
that to
yawn.
Luna when she yawns.
Oh,
when she does
big
anything.
yawn.
A stretch. Good stretch. Yeah.
Oh, so good. Like celebrating every little thing they do.
Yeah, they're just surviving, just living life.
Oh, good blink. Yeah, it might as well be that. Anyways, Lockleth, where can people find you?
You could find me over on that there YouTube channel called @Lockleth. Cozy Raging over there. Also see more of the HD on that channel as well. You can find me on Instagram, but you're not going to find anything new, because I don't post over there very often anymore.
Okay.
Still haven't posted since December, but here we are. Maybe in 200 days I'll post again. We'll see. And then you can find me in Discord, of course, over on Carpool Gaming. I'm always over there. We're always saying good morning. We're always talking about games or not. We're talking about movies and certain channels over there. We've got the mini indie van as its own feed over there now, which is cool. So if you like indie games, go support Fulia and all the things over there. So yeah, that is all.
That's right. That's right. Please do. As for me, you can follow me at $2 Hero on Blue Sky. Of course, you can join the Discord chat with me there too. You can add me on your Nintendo Switch at SW4112-806-1345 of course, just like Eric Lindros, as always. And follow us on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, twitch.tv/carpoolgaming-live. We've been firing up the streams and doing some fun stuff there lately. We got a lot more stuff to come. Yeah, thanks everybody for 200 episodes. And onward and upward, man. Here's to the next 200. Amanda's mic is getting shot into the stratosphere.
Literally onwards and upwards.
Onward and upward,
microphone,
just like,
man.
Just
can't
like
wait.
Amanda's microphone. Okay, we love you all very much.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Nintendo Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us at Carpool Gaming on socials. Don't forget to check out our awesome Nintendo Drive merch on carpoolgaming.com, and you can also support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/carpoolgaming, where you'll unlock all sorts of exclusive content like the Nintendo Drive post show. Links to everything are in the description. See you next week!